Hey, you guys, it's Crystal. So today we're going to talk about something that annoys everybody that has herpes. I know it irritates me, I know it irritates you, and that's simply people not understanding how the virus is transmitted and seeing you as a walking infection. They're like, get the bleach, get the Lysol, are there Clorox wipes, whatever. They feel like you can't touch anything. They don't understand. A lot of that is due to the stigma. So, okay, backstory. Earlier this week, I had the opportunity to, or last week, whatever, had the opportunity to help a friend of mine disclose to their family. And so, they get mixed reactions to different people, but one family member in particular is a little bit of a germaphobe. And so their response was like, oh my gosh, you just used my bathroom. We have to go get some bleach. And so that was kind of disturbing to me. And I've gotten to a point where I am not really too much bothered when people say things like that to me, just because it's become so common that I'm just like, whatever. But I have experienced it, and I know that it's frustrating. So for me, one of the biggest things about that is clearly lack of. A lot of people don't understand how the virus is transmitted, which leads to those ignorant comments. Like, things have been said to me as well. Like I said, I had a friend, when I disclosed to them a couple of years back, the first thing that she said to me was, I happened to spend the night at her house, was, so if you lay on my pillow, because I did have a little outbreak, if you lay on my pillow, like, am I gonna get it if I end up laying on the same pillow? Or, do I need to get rid of those? Basically, does she need to get rid of her pillowcases? Or, was she going to be infected by the fact that I touched her pillow? And so I had to explain to her that is not how the virus is transmitted. It's skin contact. I'm not going to lay on a pillow and then you lay on a pillow behind me and boop, all of a sudden you have herpes. So things you can do when people say things like that. I know it's frustrating, but one of the things you can do is educate them. Oh my gosh, take it as an opportunity to educate them, y'all. The only reason they're saying stuff like this is because they most of the time genuinely don't know. Don't take it as everybody who says it to be malicious. Yes, some people are petty. Yes, some people are ultra shady, but most of the time they really don't know. So with her, the first time she said it, she genuinely didn't know. Now, anything beyond that, my rule is, the first time you say it, I'm going to take it as ignorance. The second time you say it, I've already educated you. So at this point, you either in denial or you just being shady. You need to go deal with yourself. But they genuinely don't know. So take it as an opportunity to educate them. If you don't feel like you have done enough research to full-blown educate somebody, then point them to a resource. Point them to YouTube. Point them to, the American Association for Sexual Health. Point them to the CDC. Point them somewhere where they can get educated. Because to clap back and be irritated by by whatever the conversation was or whatever the comment was, yeah, it feel good for a moment, but at the end of the day, it didn't solve any problems, and they're either going to say something similar or the same thing to you or somebody else later. So it's kind of just a vicious cycle, versus where you say something like that and then I come back and be like, no, that's not really how it happens. Now you have no excuse. That make any sense? So, like I said, I've heard get the Lysol, get the bleach, Clorox wipes. I've even oh my gosh, so fact versus myth, toilet seats, y'all. People be like, oh well, wipe the toilet seat down. I have a lot of people who come to me and said they believe they have to wipe the toilet seat down with Clorox wipes after they use the bathroom. That is not true, y'all. Please stop walking around with Clorox wipes, making yourself feel like a walking infection. Do not let anybody, or including yourself, make you feel like you are a walking infection. You are a human being, and just because you have herpes does not mean that you are the plague. You're not a highly contagious individual where if you put yourself in a room, everybody is going to get sick and die. It does not work that way. You're a person. You deserve to be treated like a person. by everyone and yourself. So don't feel the need to isolate yourself. Don't feel the need to carry around Clorox wipes or carry around like a can of Lysol or bleach everything, or simple things like I can't lay on your pillow, or a kid. Don't feel like you can't kiss your children. Love on your children. You can. As long as you're not having an oral outbreak, there's no reason that you cannot love on your children. They're fine. Honestly, they're safer with you than with anybody else, because at least you know what to do and what not to do. Versus a total stranger who don't even, you got herpes. There's plenty of people out here who don't know they got it. So you got the safest person they can be with. But I just kind of wanted to come on here and encourage you guys and let you know that you are not a walking infection. You are awesome. You are loved. You is smart. You is kind. You is important. Yes, we're going all the way there. So you guys have a wonderful night, or I guess morning at this point, because it is well after 12 a.m. I am going to go ahead and get some rest. Good night.